This week, we get measured for a new mainsail, and through the magic of YouTube, you get to see the installation at the end of this 10-minute video. Alright, let's go. Welcome back, everyone. Our Jeanneau is a 2007 model which was commissioned back in 2009. Paperwork left on the boat shows the new sails were purchased in 2012, and I'm not exactly sure why they would have replaced the sails after 3 years, but now they're nearly 13 years old and likely past the 8 to 10 year lifespan. In this video, you're going to see the measurement and installation of the new sail while I talk about the process, which might not always align with my conversation. During the survey, we struggled to furl the mainsail, and the surveyor noted the issue was due to a blown leech. And for those of you that don't know, blown is a term used when a leech of the sail is stretched and physically worn out. Mike pointed out how the air was fluttering over the back edge of the sail instead of flowing smoothly over the edge. We tried to correct this by tensioning the leech line, but the over-tightened leech created a hook shape which was acting like an air brake. In order to furl the sail, we had to place significant tension on the outhaul, forcing the fabric to stretch just to avoid binding at the top and bottom of the opening. As someone that wants to regularly shorthand this vessel, I was growing concerned about the difficulty of furling and unfurling the mainsail, so I reached out to my friend Matt for a rigging and sail inspection.
Oh man, that thing turns free as anything. You don't have a problem with the furler.
Okay. So this is a sail.
This is a sail issue. Your leech is totally shot. You see how it's just loose? So the leech is totally shot, and it might be folding over.
Matt confirmed that the furling system was working perfectly, but as Mike had noted, the mainsail leech was stretched and folding over on itself and creating a jam inside the mast.
Mechanically, you're fine. Furler works great. Sail is very tired.
Okay. I didn't realize I grabbed that same color, that's why I was... Yeah. I considered sending the sail to a sailmaker for a recut. They can create a new leech, but I would lose sail size, plus I would still need to replace the sail in a few years. There's an informal and simple test to determine if this option is viable. Grab a section of cloth, and if it sounds like paper when you scrunch it, then they might be able to save it. On the other hand, if it feels soft like an old t-shirt, then the material is dead and it's time for a new sail. Thankfully, I had a budget for items like this, so it was an easy decision. The body of the sail is in really good condition, so I still might send it for a recut so I can have a backup for an unexpected emergency. The process of purchasing a sail could be an entire video by itself. The biggest decision was the pros and cons of a direct purchase from overseas versus locally. And let's be honest, there's only a handful of sail lofts in the world, and even if you buy local, there's a good chance it's being made overseas and they're just slapping their own company decal on it. Either way, I decided to support a local Corpus Christi sailor, Doug, who is a representative for UK sales. There wasn't a huge difference in the price, and as you can see in the video, not only does he take the sail measurements, but he also helps with the installation when the sail's ready. My biggest concern with ordering a sail from overseas was the chance of a mismeasurement. If I provide the wrong numbers, then the mistake is mine, and the shipping cost to fix the issue could negate any savings I had. On the other hand, Doug has measured hundreds of sails, and getting the right size sail the first time will allow me to be on the water sailing without any costly delays or frustrations over the wrong size.
Here's the fun part.
Yeah, I could imagine.
It didn't take long for Doug and I to hoist the new sail, and not only did I learn more about the Seldon in-mast furling system, but now I have the confidence of a new mainsail. I was amazed how easily the new sail furled, and while you can't see it from this angle, I was smiling ear to ear. Everything truly is coming together, and my dream of faraway shores is getting more and more vivid.
Well, Doug, appreciate it, man.
That's what that was.
Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching till the end and following my journey, one adventure at a time. If you like this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Your engagement really helps the algorithm show my videos to a broader audience. Alright, I'll see you next time.